Hi, this is Karen from Kushala Yoga, and welcome to another garden update. We're going to give you a brief but very thorough tour today. So starting at our apple trees, which I don't think you've seen yet. So I can't tell you what kind of apples these are, apologies, but this year has been outstanding for pollination, and so we've got lots of little apples. Come see. Come see. Yeah. We'll be seeing these in August and probably have to thin them out, but this was a perfect year, lots of sun and good times for pollination. Okay, let's continue. Watch your step on the stairs.
Thanks, sweetie.
So I don't believe we've shown you our potatoes. Easy to grow. We do them in bags. So these have been growing since, I want to say late March or very early April. They're irrigated and happy as anything. Down here, we have green beans, and these are bush beans. And we used to do pole beans. We did bush beans last year. It was amazing how much we got. It was outstanding, actually. So we are now bush bean converts. We'll show you later when they get going. Behind, there's garlic. So are these Russian redneck?
Hardneck.
And here's our garlic. We always do tons of garlic. My brother-in-law loves garlic. He'll probably eat all of this as soon as it comes out of the ground, so we make sure we do lots of it. Here, come on down. So just take a look down the tomatoes. We've given you quite a few tomato updates, but it's kind of cool to see how they've grown. They've really grown up. They love their shelter. We've had some very heavy rains lately. It could have been pretty bad for them, so they're really cozy under here. One thing maybe that would be interesting to tomato people is that last year we started trimming all the bottom leaves off, and that was something that we just learned off YouTube, and that was to prevent blight and different fungi from splashing up onto the leaves and infecting the plants, because we'd had a lot of like early death on the tomato plants, and last year it worked out really well. So we're continuing with that. The big reveal. We keep these under cover because of cabbage moths, but here's our cauliflower, and they've grown really nice and big. And we have down here red cabbage. So the cabbage heads are starting to form. The plants are just getting huge. We've got a zucchini started now over in the corner. And then on this side, broccoli. And you can see the broccoli starting, so come on, get a close look. Yeah, and that'll be, I don't know, it's hard to say, it depends on the weather. We're doing corn in this patch. So the corn, by the way, this is June 1st. So the corn is just coming up, just little shoots starting to come up. We planted this about 4 or 5 days ago. Okay. So these are blueberry plants, and we got them probably about 8 years ago now in 2-gallon pots, and they're massive. So we get more blueberries than we know what to do with. Yeah. And then over here is our squash box. So we have 5 squash plants in here, and this trellis, which a neighbor made, is cedar. So the squash, there's buttercup and spaghetti squash. We'll grow these up, and then on the far side, 2 kinds of pumpkin. We're going to grow those over the edge, and there, because they like lots of room. So the squash do pretty well vertically. We'll see how that does in the season. Okay, well, I know this has been a longer garden update, but thanks. We wanted to show you kind of everything where it's at, and see you next time.